So today let us learn about functions. Okay, what is a functions? How to define a function? How to use a functions? Okay, this is what we are going to do. Yeah. Now, what is a function? Okay. So if you know, in the first class, I talked about now every class I say a program has three parts. One is an input, then we said it has a process, and then we have an output. Right now. Now I want to find the area of a circle. If you want to find the area of a circle, what I will do? I'll declare I need a variable double radius. Okay. Either I'll take an input from the user or initialize it. Then what is the process? The process is what? Double A is equal to, what is that in this case? 3.14 into R, right? And what is the output is there? Output is supposed to be what? The area, correct? I need to say here area. Enter area is equal to percentage LF. I'll put it. Then I will run the code. Correct me. I got the answer. Now I want to find the area of a circle whose radius is 12. I want to find the 10 also. I want to find the 12 also. Oh, what I will do? Okay, I want to see. Again, I'll write the same code. So I'm going to say here in this case is equal to what? 12. Okay. But then what happened in this case is I can't use the same variable name. I put R1. And I put here right now in this case A1. And I'll put here area as A1. I got the answer. Right? Now, if I want to find the area of another circle whose radius is 15, then I have to write the same code. Okay, now what is the thing going to do here in this case is the process is being repeated. Can you see? See, anyway, I have to take input has to be repeated. The process is also repeated. The process is same code. See, this is a different, but this is same. Correct? In this case, what I'm going to do? I am going to, let's assume main is me. Main is what? Me. I am going to delegate this process to what? To my neighbor. I'm going to delegate my process to my neighbor. What is the name of my neighbor? I'm going to keep any name. Main is me. Then main is my name. But area is my neighbor. What I'm going to give if I want to find the area from him, what I need to give an input. I need to give the radius as an input. He will process the input and he will give me the output. He will give me the output here, right? So what I'm going to do, I am going to give input. The input will be given here. It is called parameters. It is called formal parameters. Formal what? Parameters. Okay. Input I put here in this case. Any name you can give. Okay. I put here in this case X. Input. Purposely I'm writing X. Okay. Now, how I have a body here, same way my neighbor also will have a body there. What he is supposed to do? He took the input here and then he is going to process the input. I'm going to say double y is equal to 3.14 into R into R. He calculated, then he's going to give me back. How he's going to give me back? By using what? Return y. When you say return y, he's going to give me a value of type what? Double. Therefore, I am going to mention here double. See, I gave him a value of type double, but he is giving me a value of type what? Double. This is called, this double is called return type. This double is called parameter. Now what I'm going to do here, I want to delegate this work to finding the area to my neighbor. How I'm going to delegate? A is equal to area in bracket R. I am going to pass the R radius. Oh, when I pass the R, I am not passing the R. I am passing the value of R. Okay. I am passing 10. The 10 will be copied into X. 3.14 into R, no. X into X, because my value is stored where? In X. 3.14 into 10, that will be 314, correct, will be stored in Y. Now he say return Y. He gives me a value of type what? Y. So that will come in this place. That means when I call this function, this is called function call. When I call the function, I will pass the value of the parameter. It is called argument, and it will be stored here. That will be used here, and return y. When you return y, in this place the result will be substituted 314. That I'm going to store it in A. Store it in what? A. Got it? So this is called what? This is called this whole thing is called function definition. What is this called? This is called formal parameter. What is this called? This is called return type. Return type. Now, okay, again, here also I'm calculating the area. Oh, don't need to worry. Just simply pass area R1. If you say R1, I'm not putting R1. I'm putting the value of what? R1, that is 12. In this place, R1 is not placed. What is placed? 12 is placed. The 12 will be copied into X, and then the expression is done. Then return Y, and will come a result. That result will be stored in A1. Okay. So I want different lines, and I can put slash. So when you define a function, you need to keep in mind there's a function will have three parts. Every function: input, process, and the output. The input will be given as a parameter. The process will be done by the function, and he will return a value. That value will be coming back and stored in this place. A register will be created. The data type of the register is double. That double, on that it will be what? In this case the value will be stored from the register. It will be copied back to what? A. Now, sir, instead of writing X, can I write R? Yes, you can write. Doesn't matter. R I can write. Doesn't matter. Why? This R and this R has no relation. This is my neighbor's property. This is my property. My neighbor also can have a same TV what I have. Can have. Same here. When you pass R, you never pass the R. You pass 10. The 10 will be stored here. So that means, can I write my formal parameters R plus 3? Yes, you can write. In this case, what will be passed? 13 will be passed. Yeah. Sir, can I pass here in this case only 3? Yeah, only 3 will be passed. Done. Sir, I want right now the sum of two areas. One is the radius is 10, other one is radius is 12. Okay, you want the sum of it. Oh, simple thing. What you can do in this place, you can simply write plus area 10. Oh, in this case, what happens? In this case, first time it will call for the area 10. 10 will be passed here. The result 314 will come and store here in the register, right? Now again what? Area 12. Again it goes here. 452 will be calculated and come. It will be stored here. Now 31, it is 314 and 452 will be added, and the result will be stored in what? A. Got it? Yeah. Therefore, you can call a function any number of times. But remember, when you call a function, you need to know the function takes how many input. Based on the input you have to pass, and then it will return back to you. So that means, can I say here in this case R comma 12? No, you can't say. Why? Because my parameter is only one only. If you want two parameters, then you pass 2. Double 1. But sir, but then what is the use? How many return value you can make? Only 1. You can't return 2. That means you can take any number of input, but after processing you can return how many what? Only one value can be returned. That will be stored. Okay. Therefore, if you want to use two parameters, you can use. I don't have a problem. Okay. Let's see here in this case how to use this. Okay. Yeah. So you can take the input from the user and solve. Okay. Let's see. Let's define another function where the function is going to find the largest of two numbers. Largest of two numbers. Okay. Now how we'll solve it? What do you want? You want to find the largest of two numbers. Okay. Integer x. Integer x comma integer y. 2. Why? You're going to pass 2. What is supposed to do? Is to compare. x is greater than y, what is need to do? Return x, else what? Return y. Oh, sir, how many return you can have? You can have any number of return statement, but only one return will be executed. Once you execute a return statement, the control will go back to the caller. Control will go back to the caller. Okay. What is the meaning of this? Let's see. Integer main. Okay. What we said was we need to find the largest of two numbers. Integer a comma b. A is equal to 10. B is equal to 12. Find the largest of two. So what I need to do? I call the function what? Max. Max is the name of the function. Int max. The int is a return type. Remember. What you have to pass? You have to pass the value. Two values. You can't put int a comma b. If you put int a comma b, it's a return. It's a declaration you are declaring. And what is going to return? It's going to return an integer value. I'm going to store it in what? N. Return. I'm going to say here printf max is equal to percentage d comma what? N. Done. I'm going to say return 0. Code. That's it. Over. You got it? I hope. No, sir. I want to find the largest of three numbers. But my function takes only two inputs. But I need to find the largest of three numbers. Oh, don't worry. It's a simple thing, okay? This is the way you think in your mind. So if you like my session, kindly share, subscribe, and like. So first is here in this case, I have three numbers, right? One is 8, other one is 7, other one is 6. I need to find the largest of 3. So mentally what we do? Mentally we don't compare all the three together. First what we do? We compare 8 and 7. We put the 8 in our head. Then 8 and 6. What we compare what? We take 8. That means whatever I have registered in my head, I compare with the next number, right? That means at a time I process only 2. Okay, so how do I write it? Max a comma b, I have three numbers. C is equal to, let's say, 9. What we need to do? Integer c. First you find the largest of 2, right? A comma b. That result is stored in what? In m. Therefore now call again max m comma c. Stored in integer. You can store it in m again. You can store it in m again. I don't have a problem. Store in m again. Why? Because you use the m value here that is being passed, the new value will come back and get stored here. I put. Okay. I could have also done like this. Instead of writing this, what I could have done was I could have simply written like this. Max a comma b, and I'm writing max of c comma max of a comma b. So how it works in this case? First is these two are called. This is called the a gets x gets a value of a, y gets a value of b. Compares a is greater than b condition is false. Return y. You don't return y. What do you return? 12. 12 got returned and stored here in the register. Now next time c is 9, and in this place what is existing? 12. 12 goes here. 9 and 12. Return what? 12. I stored it. Got it? Yeah? Okay. So let us you solve a problem. Okay. Let's solve a problem. Okay. What is the problem is? You need to define a function that takes a number and returns a factorial of the number. What is it going to do? It's going to take a number, returns a factorial of the number. Okay. What do I mean by this? If I give you 5, it should give me the factorial of 5. So if I call fact of 5, it's a call I'm making. What is it supposed to give me? Correct? Yeah? Make an effort. Stop the video, go and solve the problem. Okay, and come back. What is, if I give you 5, it should give me the factorial of 5. So I hope you made an effort. Okay. So fact integer n. What I need to do? I am going to say here right now. How to find the factorial? To find the factorial, the input is needed number. What is the output? Will give me the factorial. What I'm going to do is equal to 1. I'm going to say here integer for integer I is equal to 1. I is less than or equal to n. Okay, I plus. Okay, my input is coming here. Okay, remember the program has a 3 steps: input, process, and the output. Only in the function you want to do the process part. Input will come from the function, output will go to the function back, another function back. Okay, remember that. What's supposed to do? F is equal to f into I. Return f, correct? What is supposed to do here? Integer x is equal to I. Integer f is equal to fact of x. Right? I call the fact. Print f factorial is equal to percentage d. Right. Got it. Yeah, 120. Right? Okay, sir. No, sir. I want to find the permutation and combination of the input. What is the formula for a permutation and combination? Let us see. The formula for permutation and combination is n factorial by n minus r factorial, right? What is combination is what? N factorial upon n minus r factorial into r factorial, right? Which is equal to p by r factorial. Now tell me, what are the things I need to calculate? N factorial, n minus r factorial, and r factorial, right? Oh, we have a function that calculates a factorial. For what I'm going to do, I am going to go. What is the input needed? My input needed is n and r, right? Printf enter n and r. What is supposed to do? Scanf percentage d, comma what, and comma and r. You know the n has to be greater than or equal to r. Got it? Now what I should do? I need to find the factorial. Permutation is p is equal to n factorial upon n minus r factorial, fact of n minus r. Remember, when I pass n minus r, I am not passing n minus r. What I am passing? Value of n minus r. Okay. What is the combination we said? C is equal to p by fact of what? R. P printer combination is equal to percentage d c, then I put 1 and r, n is 5, r is 3. I got permutation is 60, combination is 10. Yeah, so this is the way you will reuse this. Okay, so after learning this, I want you to solve 3 homeworks for you. Okay, you make an effort before watching the next session. Okay, before I conclude, I want to tell you one more thing. Okay, see, there is something is needed more. I put control X and I define the function below the call. This is the call, this is the definition. I put it below. What happens, you see? Here now, you get a warning. Implicit declaration of function. Okay, so it says that you need to declare. So what is the meaning of this? When the compiler compiles this code now, it compiles line by line. See, this is a place you are referring a memory. By defining a function, you create a memory. By calling a function, you refer the memory. What should come first? Creation of the memory should come, then the reference of the memory should come. Here, what you did was you referred the memory first, then you are creating. In this case, you need to create a dummy memory for the function to avoid this warning. How to create a dummy memory? Simple thing. Dummy memory. Go here, copy the first and put it here. Control V, put a semicolon. A declaration must end with a semicolon. A definition will not end with a semicolon. This is a definition. A definition will have a body. A declaration will not have a body. It will end with a semicolon. By declaration, you create a dummy memory for the function so that when the compiler comes here, it knows what is what to do. But remember, it has to be the first line of the function definition. But what is optional? Variable names are optional. You don't need to put. But data type is compulsory. Warning is not there. Five. It can't be 5 and 6. Remember, okay? It has to be less than 5. 4. Got it? Yeah. So this is declaration, definition, and call. This is call. This is what? Declaration, and this is the body. This is the body for definition. Okay. So now 3 problems you solve by yourself and see how you solve it. Okay. Then we will learn in the next class. We'll continue the function in the next class. The first problem is simple. It is okay. You are going to take a number input. Okay, if you want, I'll write the name of the function is Fibonacci. That takes a number and returns a nth Fibonacci number. Return the nth Fibonacci number. Okay. The second function, you will take a function power. That will take two. It will take the base and the power and return base raised to power. That means if I give you 2 and 5, it will give me 32. If I give you n is 5, it will give me nth Fibonacci is 5. It will give me 5. Okay? Yeah? Got this? 2 you solve and get it for me. Okay? And do it try to make an effort. Okay? And then you will understand better. Yeah?